Our next guest is a giant, and giant is the word in the sports business. Billionaire Michael Rubin is the founder and CEO of Fanatics. The global sports company has three businesses: sports commerce, collectibles, and betting. So this week, hosting a first-of-its-kind immersive sports festival in New York City called Fanatics Fest NYC. First of its kind. Let's focus on that part. The event features immersive experiences, an expansive showroom floor of collectibles and memorabilia, she's trying to say, and autograph and photo opportunities. There will also be special appearance from huge names in sports and culture. Listen to this roster. Jay-Z.
Say what?
Hello. Tom Brady.
Okay.
Hello. Kevin Durant, just back from the Olympics, just to name a few. And we're very happy to say that Michael Rubin joins us now to discuss. Hello, Michael Rubin.
How you doing? Thanks for having me.
We're so glad you're here. I wish I could spend a couple days in your brain, because you were always thinking outside the box, always seeming to top yourself. But it was so surprising to me that this has never been done before. Never been done.
I agree. And if you think about so many other industries, they have great festivals. You think about Comic-Con, which is such an iconic festival. You think about South by Southwest. You think about other music festivals, but in sports, nothing like this exists. So when I went to Comic-Con, I'm like, we need this for sports. And that's when we said, we're going to build it. We're going to bring everybody out. And we've got this coming weekend, 200 of the best athletes, artists, celebrities in the world coming together to launch Fanatics Fest at Javits this weekend.
And so what are they all going to be doing? What was your pitch to them? What did you say?
Yeah, so the first pitch was, look, we don't have this as sports, but we need something to convene the best sports fans in the world together, to have the best athletes, to really bring everyone together. So you're going to have all the sports leagues showing up with different activations for each sports property. So if you think about, like, if you go to the NFL Super Bowl, you go to the MLB All-Star Game, or the NBA All-Star Game, or you go to WrestleMania, they all have great activations. We're going to bring those activations all together under one roof. But then we want to have, the best athletes in the world coming. So think about Tom Brady coming, and as you said, Anthony Edwards and KD, right, with that gold medals in their hand to talk about that.
Yeah, because you're saying growing
Jeter,
up,
Ortiz.
people wanted to be athletes, and now you look at it very differently.
Yeah, well, no, I think, look, I, barely made it out of high school and was the worst athlete in the world. So I had no chance of being like Nate and being an athlete. And I had no chance of actually even getting through college. So for me, I put all of my energy into business, because that's the one thing I was good at. And that's why something like Fanatics Fest is so exciting, to do something new that's never been done and bring everyone together.
Super interesting. I love how immersive it is as well, right? You're going to have people who can run the 40-yard dash, experience what that's like. You've got a home run derby style thing. What made you decide to not just have people watching and meeting, but actually participating in that way?
So, for me, there's about 1,000 trading card collectible shows per year in the U.S., but there's not one big, really sports festival. And so what we wanted to do was make it where there's access that you could never have before. Like Tom Brady is going to be throwing passes for an hour on you might be able to get back in there. I get you back in there. So he's throwing passes. You're a little older. It's going to be for kids, but we can get you one of those experiences. But Brady's going to be throwing passes for an hour on Friday. KD and Ant are going to be playing football with kids on Saturday, then playing basketball with kids. AI is going to be playing basketball with kids on Sunday. So to be able to create these experiences that only we could do is something we love doing. But the most exciting thing was a few weeks ago, I saw two guys in full baseball uniforms walking through a trading card show. And I said, I want to get everyone to come out completely dressed for this. So anyone who comes in a full uniform of their favorite team or a super fan, every hour, we're going to pick the best-dressed fan and bring them back to meet one of their favorite athletes in a one-on-one meeting.
So cool.
So someone comes in a full Brady uniform or a full Jeter uniform, you just might get to meet one of those guys.
I like how you think, Michael.
Yeah, no doubt. You're so innovative in how you think, and business is booming. There are reports that you're looking to sell $1 billion worth of stock in Fanatics. Or are you looking to take the company public anytime soon?
Yeah, those reports were actually completely made up and not remotely true.
Okay.
I've never seen media do that before, by the way.
Okay.
But no, business, look, we feel like a startup company. I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. Startup company. Yeah, 22,000 employees, but we feel like a startup company. I love this. I've got the greatest job in the world. I do it 17 hours a day, basically every day of the week, because it's so fun.
But it's no secret that you are very successful and you have a lot of money. But you also are very philanthropy and doing good and doing better for others means a lot to you.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, look.
It's so much more than just having money to you.
I'm really lucky to do what I do, and I think all of us, you guys do the same thing. We all have a responsibility to give back and make a difference in this world. And I'll tell you, some of my best feelings where I feel something in my body is when you do something great, like what we do with Make-A-Wish, where we partner with them to do every sports wish we do together to figure out how can we make these wishes better for each kid.
Yeah.
What we do with the Reform Alliance, which you've helped us, you've been there from the beginning with us with Jay-Z and with Robert Kraft and Meek Mill, and how we've, created a pathway for 800,000 people to get off of probation pro who shouldn't be there. But to me, it's such an honor to be able to make a big difference. And we have a great platform. We've got to use it, make a big difference.
And you're still having fun, too.
Yeah, and
you're like a little kid. You're like a grown-ass man who still functions
Living
as a
the
little
dream.
kid.
But,
Living the dream.
By the way, I think I'm still 25, so, I'm being told every day that I'm not. But my daughter actually did say to me, my 18-year-old daughter said to me yesterday, she looked at me at like 6 o'clock in the morning, we were out with the celebration of all the gold medals at this very fun after party. She looks at me and she goes, Dad, it sucks to be your age. It's amazing to be 18. I got the life. You're old. By the way, she's like, your friends like me better than you at this point.
Michael Rubin, I appreciate you, man.
Yeah,
As an athlete that has been part of your sit-downs at those dinner tables, thank you for creating the bridge for the athletes, the fans, and the CEOs.